Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You can support me on Patreon. There is a link in the description below. And to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer. God, what happened? I was messing with OBS and trying to set up some things and I was like, oh, what is this new? Connect to your YouTube account and you can manage it behind the scenes. That's pretty cool. And I cannot connect to a scheduled one. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for the last minute change, but we got an awesome show for y'all. I am just going to get to it here real fast. I do have some stuff we're going to talk about my channel, but I am just going to bring the awesome man behind the scenes. Shane, what is up? How's it going, man? How are you doing? Yes, we made it in the end. Oh my god.
Hey, that's all that matters, man. It's all that matters. If it's gonna break, it's gonna break while you're trying to do it live, right?
Yes. Before I get the floor to you, man, and have you talk about your awesome radar adventure that you did with Jason, I am so jealous. I was planning on working from home that day, and I was going to set up my radios in the backyard and try to contact y'all. It just didn't work out how it worked with me. But before we kick that off, I got some new cool stuff. I have QSL cards. What?
Ooh,
pretty.
QSL cards hot off the press.
So, I am now officially good on QRZ, which I was good before, but you can go ahead and if you want one of my QSL cards, this black one, you just send me a QSL card on my address in QRZ, and I'll send you one of these in return. If we make contact, I have a special one. So if I verify contact with you, I will be sending you this one, and this has my picture on it. So
the black one looks really cool. That turned out really good, Frank.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a matte finish.
Yeah. Oh man, these were these. I got these printed at Office Depot. I got 100 of them, and the 100 I had printed $23, and this is nice cardstock. It's not, paper cardstock, and these are 3 by 3.5 by 5.5, so which matches all the other cards that pretty much I got already. So
very cool, man.
Some of them bigger, some of them smaller, but I just these are mine, and I can't wait.
So the next time you go in POTA, I'll remote to another station. That way, I can connect you that way, and then I get a QSL card, right?
Yes. Out of the whole stack, there's Don. I can't wait to see him. And then I think I have Josh's somewhere in the stack. And this is the stack. Oh, Bo.
I thought you had some cards. Did you have mine?
Maybe. I've been really bad about keeping cards around. So, oh, yes, here. I got Josh's. I got a card, and I got some cool stuff going to Josh. You're going to hear it.
I don't know if this will show through, but.
In front of you. Oh, no. There, yes. Oh, I do not have that one. That is so cool. You're gonna have to give it to me at field day.
Well, if we make a QSO via HT, that would work, right?
Yeah. That's how it starts. So, all these have cards coming to people. I just don't have the envelopes yet. That will be fixed here soon, and those will be going out. I also. For coming up on Orlando, I got another sticker pack. I got some stickers printed up and some magnets, and I'm going to be coming out with those. And all cool things.
My microphone's a little lower with this new setup, but...
Yeah. Nice. Winning. But yeah, man. I got some cool things coming on, and there's a big announcement. I'm hoping after I iron out the details, I will... get it to y'all, but there's going to be a awesome new item sold here shortly. It's going to be cool. Can't wait. I still got to do one more thing. We got
17 fantastic people in there in the chat right now. So Roger and James and No Code Tech and Amateur Radio on the Air and Wild Cascadia Radio and
all ham fans.
Steve and I can't do this as good as Ham Radio Dude, but fantastic, man. You guys are killing it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes.
Glad to be here.
So man, Shane. Oh, one last thing. Don is going through a very hard time right now. He lost his
We're
wife.
talking Don Izzo, right?
Don Izzo. Yes.
Yeah. For those that may not be aware.
Lost his wife very unexpectedly. I'm not going to go into details, but if you want to go ahead and help the family, they got a GoFundMe page up, and I just threw it in the chat. And know what? This is going to be my pin of the night. Go, and if you have some spare change, he's an awesome ham fan. My heart goes out to him and his family. I'm so sorry. Literally, when I heard it, I could not move for 10 minutes. It was jarring.
Absolutely. Don would give you the shirt off his back, and Sue and them both were really big in the community and helping people out, and it was just quite a shock to everybody, and if you give up a cup of coffee or something for this week and throw some change in there, Don would greatly appreciate it, as well as his sister and the two kids and the rest of the family. So thank you to all that participated so far.
Yes, it's very amazing, and the turnout so far has been amazing. I'm still down from that, but anyways, you did something awesome. A radar award, 5 parks. You did the Cheetah Award. I should have had that queued up.
Well, it was on the thumbnail, so maybe
it was partially in the thumbnail. Oh wait, no, we don't want to show that. Oops. No one saw that. we aren't live, are we?
No, we're not.
No. That was supposed to be a later. I was trying to get that queued up. Oh man, no one saw that. I'm clicking through thumbnails here and rando stuff. Here we are. There we are. That's what I wanted to show. Your Cheetah Award.
There it is. So the Cheetah Award. Let me explain what the Cheetah Award is. So whenever you do 5 parks within a 24-hour period, and you move a specific distance, and that's outlined in the Parks on the Air program. Once you move that prescribed distance and make those contacts, then you can submit those contacts for an application for an award. And it starts with 2, and then I think it goes to 4, and then 5 or 2. I have to go take a look at it. Anyway, all the way up to 12, and that's what I'm going for. Next will be 12 parks.
12 parks in 12 parks in Texas. I am just going to say that is hard to do.
Yeah, they won't all be in Texas.
Because
I'm going to do. If anyone's familiar with the Dallas-Fort Worth area, if you look at that map, you see we have a giant lake very north of us called Lake Texoma, and there is like a ton of parks around there. So we learned a lot from this, from doing this 5-park run. One big thing that we learned was make sure you bring a couple of antennas.
Always.
That way, if one doesn't tune up like it's supposed to,
this is supposed to be resonant.
Yeah, it's supposed to be easy to tune up. Well, that didn't quite work because we were in a hurry. And the reason we got into a hurry is because, well, the first park we were supposed to go to was closed.
What?
So that made it even twice as fun. So had to scramble to come up with an extra park. And thanks to the POTA app, it's got those... has all those parks listed on it, and we were able to find us an extra park. It ended up making us extend our day by about 4 hours. By the time we left the first park, or the closed park, and ran to the other park, and then we were scrambling to get everything unpacked and ready to go and get tuned up. And then I didn't even pay attention to where I set the antenna up, which was right next to a bunch of metal railing and a big metal sign. And this particular antenna, the Bunny Stick Pro, you got to kind of keep it away from all that stuff. Keep it at, out by itself. And then I didn't realize that the band, we were going to try to work on 15 meters. And when I looked at the manual, I looked at the wrong setting for it. So there's different configurations for the Buddy Stick Pro with the tuned radio versus the whip that comes out of the top of it. So I had that wrong. So I couldn't get it under 2-to-1. So finally I was like, you know what? I'm done. Jason brought his spider beam, the 23-foot spider beam pole, and I had the Pac 10 Mini inside halfway,
to set up.
And we just threw it up there. I was like, you know what? we leaned the Pac-10, the Spider Beam. We leaned up against one of the light stands, and we had the Pac-10 Mini set up as a sloper, and Pac-10 saved the day, man.
Do you add some pictures and goodies to show off?
No, because I was so frantic that I didn't even record it. I was going to make a YouTube video out of all this stuff that we were going to do. And I didn't even record the first two parks because we were so far behind and I was freaking out. And we are like, because we thought, we've got to have this done by 6 p.m. And by the time we got to the first park and started, setting up, it was like almost noon. And we had 4 more parks to do. And if anyone who's familiar with Texas, the parks aren't that close together. Each one of them is about an hour drive. Yeah.
Here's the map. This is Dallas and Fort Worth. To get between these two cities, right here, I'm going to zoom in on here. These two cities, it will take you 50 minutes. 50 minutes. And that's without traffic. That is going Texas speeds. 70 miles an hour. Doesn't matter what the postal limit is. 70 miles an hour will take you 50 minutes.
Slide that map to the left just a little bit. And you'll see there along I-20, there's a park, that very first park. That's the one that we were going to go. No, you had it right the first time. So that's the one that we were going to go activate first, and that's a brand new park, and it hadn't been activated since April. I was like, oh well, we're going to go and we're going to be like the first people for 2022. No, that wasn't going to happen. But if you look right along in that general area, you'll see there's 5 dots that are pretty close to each other, or close-ish, and those are the 5 parks that we went to. We went to Possum Kingdom Lake. That was our first park. And then we went to Fort Richardson State Park, which if you haven't been to Fort Richardson State Park, just to visit Fort Richardson, it's a really cool place. You should definitely go check it out. Richardson.
There it is. Okay, I'm trying to follow you on the map here.
Yeah, and then from when we left Fort Richardson, so we did. There was Lake Mineral Wells in there as well. We did Lake Mineral Wells before we did Fort Richardson, which is south of Fort Richardson. So Possum Kingdom, then we did Lake Mineral Wells State Park, then we did
Fort Richardson.
Fort Richardson. Then we went up to Lake Arrowhead, and that's up near Wichita Falls. So
wow.
Yeah, so if you keep going
north,
that was the extra park that we came up with. We were like, okay, if we go up there, we'll at least get our 5.
That is a drive.
We ended up doing 460 something miles for the day.
That's 2 gas tanks.
No, I actually only get gas once, and that was right before we got back to DFW. So the rental car I was in got really good gas mileage, thank God. And then the last park was the LBJ Grasslands, which is just north of Decatur. And I love that park. If you haven't, it's kind of like open camping out there. And we go to Clear Lake, which is just about 1.5 miles off of 287. And it's really cool. They have a big fishing pier out there, a place where you can set up a campfire. Great place to go open camp if you just want to go out to the grasslands and go camping. Ended up making 110 contacts throughout the day. So we're trying to get 10 at each park, got a few more sometime. And then we moved on, and while we were at the LBJ Grasslands, the time ticked over, and it became a late shift. So we went ahead and made another 50 contacts for the late shift. So that was a lot of fun. We had a blast.
Oh man!
And I recorded. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I recorded Fort Richardson, and I recorded a couple of QSOs at the LBJ Grasslands. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to weave those stuff in. Jason's got some footage from when we were at Mineral Wells, so he's gonna send me over that, and then hopefully I'll have a video to show y'all some cool stuff. And we got a DX contact.
What?
We got the Azores, which was an island group just off the coast of Portugal, on an NFAD half wave on 50 watts.
50. That's nice. Well, I am surprised Jason did not have his ham stick, so you could just pull it into the park perimeter and make the contact.
Well, we brought a 20-meter one, and we brought a 40, but we couldn't get them to tune.
What?
Yep. So that's why I was saying the Pac-10 Mini saved the day. I had it cut for 20 meters, and then I have an extension like a K8MRD does, where you can turn it into an NFAT half wave for 40 meters. So you get 40, 20, 15, and 10 on it. So we were able to, we ended up wrapping up the day. We did 20 meters most of the time, and then there at the last park, we did 40 meters, 20 to start, and 40 for the late shift because 20 started shortening up, and when it was awesome. But the guy out on the Azores is fantastic, and he hunted us 2 different parks.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, he didn't. I couldn't get him on when I was activating, but Jason was able to get him whenever he activated. So that was really cool. I got him once we moved to Lake Mineral Wells. I was able to pull him out there, and then there at Fort Richardson, we got contacted by W1AW.
What?
I've never thought I would ever hear that station. We had Izzo in there. He hunted us down, and Connecticut was coming in really strong. So we were able. I got Izzo in the log, and then Steve Goodgame was working at the ARRL headquarters, and he was on his lunch break. So he walked over to W1AW and found us on the POTA page, and away we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that. Woo. I don't have any sound effects.
No. We don't do sound effects and dance. We just thank you. Thank you. I'm surprised the audio didn't come across. I thought it should.
I'm just glad we're on the air.
There we go. I played it. Yep. Now, I'm going to give Jason a hard time for not having those ham sticks really tuned. But on the other hand, the last several times we used ham sticks, period, I just remembered them being you couldn't just pull them out and tune them and get on the air. Every time I've used hand sticks, we had to pull them out and tune them each and every time. And it's been in separate vehicles each and time. And it's just been not a hard time to get them up. But I thought the good part of them is you tune them once and then they'll just be tuned, period. So I don't understand why people are having issues needing to retune them.
Well, we weren't in Jason's vehicle.
Oh,
we were in my vehicle, so his was tuned for his ground plane,
okay.
And it was not tuned for my ground plane and my coax.
So I'm sorry, Jason. I will eat those words. Okay, but yeah, I just remember every time we take ham sticks out, we spend half an hour trying to get those tuned, but. I know they could be working well. I've seen people in videos and everywhere else. It's just like, we do the ham stick, turn it in, slap it in the front of the car, and then they just operate like it's nothing. Vic says, yep, you have to tune the ham sticks, but I think after you tune them once, they should just lock on. It's not like the buddy stick. You have to tune it because the ground is different at every location.
Right.
So every location, you're just going to be on a different slot inside the coils for whatever band it's supposed to be.
And it looks like Joe Brett says that your audio did come across for your Buy Me a Coffee.
Ooh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I had a couple late supporters. Let me find the posts in between last streams, and I'm going to read them off now. I had M7 int. I wonder if that's purposeful. Are you a programmer by chance? M7INT. And then another one a couple days ago. Thank you, N4 Victor Kilo Foxtrot. Thank you much for the Buy Me a Coffee donations. Every dollar supports me and the greatness I'm bringing y'all. I really do appreciate each and every one.
All the greatness.
All the greatness. Dude, but y'all had a fun time. I'm really jealous that
we had a blast. We had fun playing ham radio.
I couldn't at least be here trying to hunt y'all, because that would be fun, because I don't think I had Texas. No, I do have Texas, my own log for hunting.
I have been able to get the DFW area on the ground wave on 20 from Decatur.
Decatur.
That's about the only Texas contact I've gotten. Usually, if I try to get Mike or if I hear anybody down in Houston, that area, I usually just fly right over the top of them. Mm-hmm. And but usually I could get DFW on ground wave from the grasslands.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Should we move to our next topic? What's coming
What's our
up?
next topic?
Coming up next weekend. That
That is
is gonna
next
be.
weekend.
Oh, I know it hit me fast. I thought I had another week to get everything together, and I realized today field day is next weekend. We
Winter
have
Field
less than a
Day.
week, and also though I took Friday off. Woo!
I'll be out there Friday as well.
Oh,
But the event
nice.
doesn't start till Saturday, so
Doesn't start till Saturday. So Friday is our nice day to relax. All of us will probably be filming some ancillary videos for each of one of our channels, and it's usually I had a great idea, but we usually photobomb each other's videos the whole day. We're out there. It's amazing. I had a really great idea, and I don't know if I can pull it off this time. Next time though. Um,
didn't you did now tell for people who haven't seen it, you did kind of a cool um
I did.
bird hunt, or what was it called?
It was Hand Radio Rogue. It was playing off the Mono Rogue channel. Both Mike and I love Mono Rogue and everything they do. So I tried to set up. It was kind of a scavenger hunt through the ham bands, and I couldn't come up with any good ideas to top it this time. But next time, Summerfield Day, I will do a sequel to it. But I gave Mike three different ham challenges. The first one was to hear a particular, like a number station. He had to make contact, and I set up three stations across the country at 5 minute intervals to read a message at a certain time. So at
Hmm.
one time, we had to tune to a four. I did it 20 meters. If 20 meters was up and we were able to hear the message, great. If it was down, I had someone else on another part of the country read the same message on 40 meters, and
Oh,
then I had
cool.
another one at 80. So he had to hear one. Um, Behind the scenes, each one of those failed. Didn't hear one of those. So Jason number one, and we all know who that is because it's not Ham Radio Jason, because he's Jason number two because Ham Radio 2, right?
Right.
Went to his truck, went to 1 watt, and kicked it out over HF on 1 watt. We cheated.
That's called ham harder.
Yes,
When
yes.
it doesn't work, you ham harder.
And I got the three people who did help me. I asked them to record themselves, and I interleaved them like they were still reading the message. It looked good, but it was faked.
It
I'm sorry.
did. I'm
Um,
glad. I mean, I would have never known, so you didn't have to spill the beans, Frank.
yeah, I know.
You could have. You could have left us to enjoy being
I
blind.
I will call myself out. I enjoy doing that. Then from there, let's see if I could get. Did I have a picture of him doing that? No, I did not. From there, it was a fox hunt, and the fox hunt was a good fun. Did have a micro antenna, and that micro antenna was hidden on the deer lease, and we set him off about 300 yards away from it, and we told him to go find it. And at that site, oh no, no, the message. I got ahead of myself. The message came back. Since we can't, also give obfuscated or encrypted meaning over the hand waves, because I wanted to do a true number station, get the numbers up, and we
Hmm.
24, 19, 13, 12, 12, 9, and have him,
Bingo.
yeah, decipher like the modern rogue to the meeting. The message was get a card from Frank. And I still got people saying, that's encrypted. That's obfuscating the message. I was like, no, it's not. The true message was get a card from Frank. So I handed him a card, and that was the action. The
You
what's
should
on
have
the
told them that
card
they
was
should have
not.
more fun more often and stop being a stick in the mud.
Oh, I know, right? I did get people hit me up. That's obfuscating. No, no, it's not. I'm trying to bring up the link to that video as we talk about it. I think I got close.
Frank, are we going to do satellites?
I want to. I'm gonna bring the stuff out. I will bring everything out for satellites, and we will give it a best attempt. There it is, modern radio rogue. And I misspelt it terribly. This is what you get for me typing fast. Um, from there, then he had to go to a fox hunt. The fox hunt brought him to a site where there was a dead drop. I made a fake rock in the same fashion the modern rogue people did. on their video. I took some expanding foam and I
Oh
got
yeah.
a carton and I sprayed it on the carton and expanding foam foamed up. And then as it was kind of drying, I put the same dirt that was in the area on top and made it. And then I took some spray paint and I spray painted it a little darker to make it look like a rock. It looked
Did you keep it?
beautiful. No. It
Why
looked
not, Frank?
beautiful. When we left, though, the foam was still expanding.
It was a growing
So,
rock.
so me and Noel left it, and I should have took a picture, and you couldn't tell. It looked like a rock. We came back, and the foam still expanded, and then you see the white foam underneath it. And I cut Mike's reaction out because he looked at it and it's like, "Is that it? It looks like a diaper." I'm like, oh no, it looks terrible." He went over and kicked
You
it,
should have
and
said no. It's a cow pie.
yeah, yeah. He kicked it, and then it came up, and you saw it was it was a Tupperware container. He opened it up. It had another message that he had to decipher, and his reaction to that was perfect. Oh no, it's another message. It was just a simple alphabetical numerical cipher. And that gave him another frequency, and on that frequency, this one did work. This is the second one that worked. So the micro antenna worked for the fox hunt. The frequency for the SSTV on 2 meter, we had that going, and he took his phone and put it to the radio and decoded a image that had the location of the other dead drop, and all we had to do was walk over and get to it. And if you see on his video, the stuff that he shot was all the leftovers, the spray paints, and the expanding foam from what I made the fake rock. And I also
Oh, with the
gave
pew
him,
pews.
yeah, and also I gave him a lot of beer for his troubles. But Mike is a character on camera. Man, I love
Mike is a
getting on
character off camera.
that too. That too. I
Mike's
love
just a
him.
character all the way around. Mike's awesome.
So I had ideas coming up for it, but I just couldn't really get the stuff together. I was thinking like separate ham challenges. I challenge you to make a CW contact using 1 watt and find a QRP station that you just like sunk. Do, 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 do. We needed a sound effect.
Sorry, I distracted you, Frank.
Womp womp.
I was
But
trying to center myself in this side of the radio logo.
yeah. So starting tomorrow, it is well, this is how I get together and get ready for field day or big trips. Starting tomorrow, where is left screen? It's down here.
Just don't hit stop.
Don't hit stop. I concur. I want to get you on here too. So window capture, add existing, main zoom, boom, adjust your size, slam
That
you to
sounds
the bottom.
complicated.
Oh, I'm done. I said it as I was doing it. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
So this is I'll just hide it us real fast. This is day one of packing. My usually day one of packing is just materials. So we got here is just the radio antenna, some camera stuff, everything I'm going to use that is not related to electronics or everything. It's just stuff I got to take. I took the in this picture you also see the first aid kit, gas. That is my search and rescue pack that I have all equipment in there. So it's just equipment I'm going to use
And a
around,
bandpass filter.
and a bandpass filter. This is not done yet. This was last year's.
Oh, okay.
So on day two, it is more radio equipment. So we have the micro antenna stuff here, which you are covering up again. Micro antenna is in this box. This is my radio bag that's ancillary stuff that has an extra antenna feed line, all my charging ports for HTs, and the bag of, the every good ham has a bag of spare adapters.
So Kevin in the chat asks, where is the fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
At the deer lease is the answer.
Yes, yes, yes. At the deer lease.
because it stays with the RV
Yep.
and next to where Frank makes all his amazing food.
Yep. And then there is my smoking pail. I don't have a smoking box. It's my smoking pail I carry around. If you see that, then it has all my cigars and pipe stuff in it. It's just easier that way.
Now, how are you going to keep your cigars from drying out if you keep them in a pail?
The cigar that's the pail. But when I actually get the cigars, I'm gonna make myself big here, so you know I mean it. When I take the cigars, I have a cigar carrying case that I put a humidifier tube, one of those crystal tubes, in to keep them stay humidified. So this is still 2 days. This is day 2 of packing of a 3 or 4 days leading up to the trip. The trip day is not there yet. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
so I focus every day on a particular thing. It's usually first day is materials for the camping site, everything I need to live off of. Second day is electronics and ancillary stuff kind of around that. Plug all the batteries in and get them charged. The third day, usually I hold off the third day because it's food. Here's the third day. You see the styrofoam box that probably has ribs and stuff in it. A more food box has appeared. What has my cooking stuff in it, Reynolds wraps for foil, iron skillet, beans. There's a beans lid there, and more Dr. Pepper, and a secondary food bag is behind Shane.
I have a
Uh,
question in the chat for you, Frank.
shoot.
November 0, Foxtrot Alpha Alpha, FAA. How'd you get that? That's all. Anyway, sorry. It says, is the red can the booze?
The red can is gasoline
Well, I mean,
to
that
run
could
the
be booze.
generators.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The booze is the booze didn't show up on day 3, but there was definitely booze. And I got licked my whiskey for next stream starting at 7 o'clock. Jason's big giveaway is coming up. So
Oh, that's right. He's giving away a Bofang, right?
yes, he is. He's giving away Belfanes and also a big flex. But don't worry. That
No,
flex is
the
going to go
flex
to
is
our
already
good
gone.
home. It's
It
going to be
is right
over
right
here.
over here in Louisville.
No, here, over here. I have a
told him I was
nice
going to
place.
save. I was going to save his shipping, so I was just going to pick it up, be good to go.
Digital Dreamer, yes, that is my first aid kit. That big box usually stays in the car. It's an everyday carry for me in the car. Maybe that'd be a good video. Everyday carry that I have stuff in the car. I just brought it out for the pictures, but I always have a first aid kit. It's the search and rescue side of person in me. I also, in my big packs when I go hiking, there's a smaller first aid kit. Um, so that is,
Craig says the flex is going to California, but
I don't
I mean we'll
know.
let him believe that if he
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
to.
It's staying here in Euless.
Wherever it goes, all I ask is that the new owner will allow me to remote into it occasionally.
Yes, yes. 45 auto, yes. That is Dr. Pepper Zero because I'm going to be, I'm going to try to stay on my keto diet. I'm doing this. When is Huntsville?
That'll be in August.
So if I lose 10 more pounds from my current weight, Carlos is going to take me skydiving. And it's going to be on YouTube. And that's why I'm trying keto so hard right now. I'm already the lightest I've been since college, and I want to keep
Nice.
that up. But it's going to be
Congrats, man.
hard. Thank you, thank you. I might break it.
Well, whiskey is keto.
Whiskey is keto. Whiskey is keto. So that being said, once we get to field day, this is. I'm going to hide it for a second. So many transitions, man. So many transitions. This is my usual station. I think you know where I'm going. Bam! The grilling station. I don't know how I keep getting worked into that. Yes, I know how. I'll grill.
Because you're good at it. That's why.
This was to warm them up. This wasn't them cooked. I think we were cooking the sausages at the time. But the ribs were smoked the day prior, and we were just warming them up for lunch. But here it is. Boom. Ribs on the grill.
Frank, are the beans going to
Oh,
be like nuclear this year, or are they going to be like jalapeno hot?
I have to take the room of the temperature, man. The temperature of the room on that one. I like them nuclear. I like them, hot as you can get it, and
But
uh,
you are in the middle of nowhere
yes, we are.
in facilities that are not quite the same as you would at home.
No, not quite.
So just saying,
I lost
want
that
to dial
picture.
it back a little bit.
There we go. Here we go. Boom. Beans making time. These are the
Those are delicious.
right at so there's the beans pot. Right before they really go on the burner with everything mixed in, I see some green jalapeno chunks and of course bacon, fresh bacon. You
Is
that
it
that is
just
key.
jalapenos that you use to make it that hot, or are there
No,
other ingredients?
there's others. There's
Oh,
others.
okay.
With this batch, I think it was a 1 pound can. I found two
Of
pound cans.
jalapenos?
No, of beans.
Oh, gotcha.
I found 2 pound cans, and I bought two of
Oh
them.
goodness.
So
Oh
we're
goodness.
gonna have a lot of beans. Um,
James, I'm right there with you. Be nobody. Takes the stink out of the beans.
and here's a picture of the ribs rack when they're done. Man, that is just my rub on them. No barbecue sauce. I don't mind if people want sauce. You can go ahead and put sauce on them. If you want them, I will put it. I'll make a rack with a glaze on them. To me, as long as this is how I do my whiskey too. As long as you there enjoying the barbecue with me, I'm happy. Sauce, no sauce. Your whiskey, ice,
I
no
like dry
ice,
rubs.
or maybe some bits drops of water. It does open up the whiskey. That is a valid technique. As long as you're there enjoying it with me, I don't care how you eat them. That goes for steak too. I've gotten over, if it is, shoe leather. I used to shame you, but now I don't. It's just happy times. Talking about happy times, boom. Oh, you're covering it up. Here we go. Here we go. Womp.
I'm gonna have to go to the cigar store before heading out there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I smoke, man. That's how I smoke my ribs. We got
No ash on the ribs, by the way. No ash on the
no
ribs.
ass on the
Yeah.
ribs. On this picture, I think we were smoking some pork also for lunch at the time. I think I see some tenderloins maybe up there at the top. This is my technique though. I put the ribs in a boat to keep the moisture in and underneath them. I never put anything on top. I just leave them in the foil boat. Favorite whiskey.
Lionel, you are correct. If you cook the meat correct, you don't need sauce.
I agree, but you know what? If you want sauce, have at it. As long as
I
you
won't
enjoy my
sauce
rib,
shame you.
yes, yes. These are I eat mine 100% dry rub. It's my own dry rub. I made a. I need to get us back on screen. I made I make my own dry rub. It was on camera one time. Ooh, that should be a good short. I need to dig that video up and edit it down to a short. I made the dry
Oh,
rub
were you
on
making
camera.
the dry rub?
Yes, it's funny.
Although you didn't tell us exactly what was in that, because you're like, I had other
Exactly.
special ingredients.
Yeah. Well,
I
no,
was I
I
was
said
broken
it.
down a little bit.
I said it. It was just for some reason when I upload it, static crashes just
Hmm.
happened all over the place.
Yep. That's what I heard.
Um.
Favorite whiskey for me, it's Weller Special Reserve as my daily.
Yes.
Not that
Yes.
I have Sazerac for the next stream.
Mm-hmm.
Sazerac
Ooh.
rye.
Nice. Nice. Of course, this makes field day. Being there
Absolutely.
with all your friends. Um. I think this was winter field day. Everyone's in jackets. If you can see, I'm hiding because I still don't like to be on camera, and my phone's out because I'm controlling my camera with my phone. I'm not trying to be one of those phone people and always in my phone, but I was remote controlling it.
And
Um,
look at that Mike over there working radio.
yeah, Jason's
The five,
behind.
the 5 Oscar
He didn't
North
even break
Texas.
stride. He kept on going.
Heck yeah.
And here is another goofball picture with with two of us. Man, you need to be in the picture this year.
Well, I will be if y'all take pictures on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, Me and of course, my tool jacket. But bam, man, I can't wait. So there will be I will pack up this antenna, and I'll pack up a couple radios. I'm going to try my best. I need to get a inline for the antenna so I can record the audio.
Or just set up a camera that can hear it.
Yeah.
Are you using two radios, or are you using the duplexer?
Yes. The antenna has a duplexer built into to it. If I haven't fried it, I might have fried it once. But it has a duplexer built in. I can use two radios on it. I don't have a radio that is full duplex where I can hear and transmit at the same time.
I can bring one. It's called a TYT 9800.
Do you have one?
Yep.
Wait,
it's a mobile radio.
I have that mobile radio.
Just hold it. Yeah, just put one side of it on 440 and the other side on.
I could do that because my radio behind me in my office over there, is just.
You just need to wear headphones. Is all you have to wear headphones.
No,
but yeah, you can do it that way.
How much for a camping permit? What do you mean? For us, nothing. It's at our undisclosed location. Dude, you just you set me on a path, and I think I can.
Hopefully, it won't prevent you from going live again, because I think I kind of did that too.
No. This was another thing Jason and I were working on that messed it up. But I can do that, certainly. I got to sit down and do it. Oh, that'd be difficult.
Just put it on a table. I'll hold the antenna. You work the radio.
Oh, the antenna goes on a tripod.
Well, either way, because I know how to direct that towards a satellite.
I didn't answer the question on whiskey. My favorite whiskey really bounces. I'm just gonna say my top 3. Okay, my top 1. If you can find it, Eagle Rare. I have this whiskey almost every time I go to smoke a cigar at my favorite cigar shop. I haven't been lately because I had a throat thing going on. But usually I'm there at least once a week, and I have Eagle Rare. From there, Four Roses, single barrel. It's the one long skinny one. That is very good. And to round it off, Woodford
Double Oaked Reserve. I like the double oaked. I have a recipe for a Manhattan that uses the regular Woodford and the Woodford double oaked that you would probably like if you like Manhattans.
That sounds good. Then from there, I do love, this is a guilty pleasure, Knob Creek single barrel 120. Oh, yeah. When I'm in the mood, that burn.
Now, didn't you get you got kind of razzed for that because the people that were there was like, it's too hot, it burns too bad.
A little bit, but
I'm gonna get shunned for that.
Yes, Mike's comment was it was left out in the whole day, and he doesn't like hot whiskey or warm whiskey.
Gotcha.
Minus that, a couple others did say it wasn't Mike, so I'm taking him out of it. It was too hot for them, too much burn, and it's 120, man. And I really
that's pretty
potent. This is one of the I think the highest proofs you can get in whiskey.
Oh, the Whistle Pig. Those there's some that are like 130, 140.
Are you bringing anything? What are you doing? This is me talking about.
I'm gonna bring some cigars, and I'll probably bring a bottle of something. I haven't decided yet. But I'll probably bring 2 or 3 cigars. I don't have any of the Dumits that I had last time, so I've got to come up with something new to bring to the mix.
There was a cigar that I couldn't find in my cigar shop, but you said it was at CI. Do you remember what it was?
Was it one that I gave you?
No, it was one on a stream that we were talking about. It's gone. I don't remember what it was, but I will probably be loading my cigar box up like I usually do and bring at least half a dozen cigars. And these are all daily cigars that I smoke. So they're not going to be top the line, oh my God, cigars. I might buy 1 or 2 for myself, but these will be roughly $7 to $12 cigars. And those are good daily smokes. One of my favorite cigars is Padron. I never had a bad Padron.
1926. Or
That's a good cigar. I was just going with the 7,000. That's like $9 to $10 depending where you get it. Are you bringing any radios?
yeah, I'll
Or
have my 7300.
mhm.
I don't know if we need the extra station, but I'll bring the 7300. I'll probably have the Buddy Stick Pro. I need to film some after owning it for quite some time. I want to do some revisit on that antenna. But yeah, I'll have a full station out there if we need it.
Sounds good. Everyone will be out there shooting videos and having fun. And Friday night, it's just going to be cut loose, man. We're going to have some good brisket. Brisket's going to get cooked Friday night. Bob will be joining us Friday night. Majority of the people will be out there. He's going
And
to
NAYO is going to be there. Mike's going to be
be maybe. I don't know. Something happened. I'll tell you
there. Oh
later.
no! All right,
Go check the Discord.
all
It's
right.
in our Discord. Yeah. Um,
Where's my sound effects? Womp womp womp
yeah.
womp.
It was, dude.
Boo.
I couldn't. All I'm gonna say is I'm blaming you.
Okay.
I'm blaming you.
All right. That works.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking
It'll
forward
be
to it.
fun. Now, I wonder if Mike or anybody's going to try some CW this time around, or did you guys run a CW station last year?
Mike did some CW last year, and he's probably going to do some this year. We are leaning on Mike, if he makes it out, to do all our CW, because CW contacts count for two, if I think, if I
Well, the
remember right.
satellite's a good one too. It's a
Yes.
bonus point.
Satellites are a bonus, but I thought also CW contacts counts for two. Let's see if I can bring that window up and find winter field day rules. PDF.
We got 5 minutes to go before the big stream.
Yes.
My, how time flies when you're having fun.
Well, this is not rules. It's a page. Legal notice. Log submissions. Oh, well. Rules. There we go. Rules. Points. And go to Chrome. Where's my Chrome window? Transition. Bands. QSO points. QRP is an extra 2 points.
What do they consider QRP nowadays?
True that. 5 watts digital, blah 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 blah. And for anyone in the chat, this is where I'm looking. Bands, exchange, calculating points. Calculating points equals QRP. 100 watts or less is 2 points. QRP is 4 points. So what's QRP then? Less than 10?
It should stay. Usually it's like, I think it's less than 20. We'll find out, and we'll put it down in the description.
500 bonus points for off the power. We'll get that one. 500 bonus points for outdoor. We'll get that one. 500 bonus points for not at home. We'll get that one. There's 15. 500 bonus points for making a QSO via satellite. Oh, we're gonna have to get, that. I don't think CW is additional points.
Maybe that's regular field day.
Yeah. Interesting. You know, our club secretary for our club should scour these and tell us how to do this. But I don't know who that is. And yeah, it's me. Noel's usually on top of it. Oh, that's all I had, man. So let me go ahead and toss it to you. You tell us what's going on, anything you wanted to plug, and what's going on this side of the radio. As soon as I find the full, there it is.
Well,
Boom.
hopefully we will have a video coming up from this side of the radio if I find enough stuff to put up there. Other than that, come check us out every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time over on the Ham Radio Clubhouse. That's about it. Just keep Don Izzo's family in your thoughts and prayers, and we appreciate everyone who's donated and they can help out that way. Don is near and dear to our heart, and we want to make sure that he's taken care of. But that's all I got, man.
Awesome, awesome. Don's link is up, pinned to the top of our chat page. I will go ahead and fill it into the description below after the event. I'm sorry, guys, for creating a new stream. I fumbled the ball somewhere. And coming up on Tank Radio, if I could get the video out, it'll be a field day video Monday. If not, it's going to be a video that I'm working on now about my update to my POTA pack. Other than that, keep watching my Twitter account. There's going to be some awesome announcements coming up about new things going on sale. And also my P.O. Box, I'm good on QRZ. If you want a QSL card, if we made contacts in the past, put that information down and I will get a QSL card to you. I think that's it. Please go ahead and help out Izzo. He's the greatest ham fan. He will give you the shirt off his back, literally, and I'm so sorry for him and his family. So my heart goes out to everyone there. Till next time, y'all, go forth and conquer. Too busy talking, not enough clicking. There we go. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You can support me on Patreon. There is a link in the description below. And to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer.